Um, I
Now
have
we're here.
I have that one song stuck in my head. Once upon a time, I heard that I was ugly.
Came from the go.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome back to the Ruby's Digest. I'm Christine, and if you clicked on this video, just kidding. All right. Anyway, hey guys, what's up? We're doing sprints today. We got a good group here. Hello. How's it going, guys? Oh, I gotta change the comment thing. I just realized it's like way up there. So excited to see you guys. If you're here still, drop what you're gonna be reading. Hello, bestie. I need this so I can focus on finishing my book today. Yeah, honestly.
Same.
That's what we're doing. Hello, Joanna. Not Opus in the house. Hello, how's it going? Miss Nikki, hello. I love that you said this. You're reading The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi because I too am reading The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi. Yes. Nikki is part of our Patreon book club, and we are reading that for this month. So let me do a little shameless plug and tell y'all, if you're interested in joining our book club, the information is linked down below. You can check out the rest of our Patreon too if you're interested. Monique also has a really cool book club. You want to talk about your book club real quick?
Oh, yes. I have a baking book club. We're going to be meeting for the first time next Saturday. I'm excited. So what the book club is about. Oh, I just woke up. I'm sorry. What the book club is about is we read a book and then we make a dessert or bake something from the book. So This month we're reading Donut, Fall in Love, and we're going to be making donuts and
Monique's specialty.
I don't know my specialty, but we're gonna have a fun time. I'm excited.
It's gonna be a wild ride. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be great. Anyway, so hello, Sammy. How are you? Hello, John. Enjoy your reading, everyone. Oh, we're glad to see you after your health issues. Yeah. So I'm glad that you're back and you're feeling well. And you're reading a little bit. So drop what you're reading down below. Hello. How are you? Hello. I'm feeling good. I feel pretty good, you know. I will say that the time change has really messed up my morning routine. But I feel like everybody is feeling that.
I feel like it's good for the betterment of you. You need to stay asleep longer.
Yeah, I'd be getting up at like 5:30. So
she pitter patters in the hall like she's a silent fairy, not knowing that she's not a silent fairy. So it's best that she sleeps in.
I try and be quiet in the morning, which is why I have to get out and go to the gym. You know what I mean? Anyway, but yeah, it's been messing me up. Neon Gods and Our Share of Night. Neon Gods I enjoyed, but I have not continued with that series. I was like,
I get
also
confused which one's first or second.
Oh yeah, I know. Our Share of Night. We've heard good things, and also that book is huge. So, you know, what can you do? Reading Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. This is that cute little, cartoony cover with the ice skater and the hockey player on the front. Mm-hmm. It's been going around.
I thought you read that.
I haven't read that. Oh. No, I do like
the hockey
player, or like I think ice adjacent stories.
Always for you.
I do love Chloe Leese. You are correct.
Am I correct in the title?
Everything. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I will say this. I am a fake fan because she's got so many books that kind of have the same title that I really don't know. Only When It's Us. That's the first one.
Yeah, so it's Everything with You.
No, Everything for You is the one with the brother, the soccer one. Yeah, the most recent one. Always Only You.
That can't be the title. What's it called? What's this book?
Always Only You.
It's the one with the sister.
I know.
It's got a green cover. The green, blue.
No, it's blue. It's like blue.
You heard what I just said. I said blue.
It's
green,
actually
purple.
teal, I think.
No, it's not. It's darker green.
I thought you were looking it up.
Just,
I think With You Forever is the one with the sister. So that means there's 2 other ones. I'm a fake fan. I'm exposing myself. I think it's Always Only You.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that.
Oh, okay. So what's the other
green.
one? What's the other one? The purple one.
Christine, you gotta give me a trope or something.
Why did you click on the Amazon link?
Because that's the picture I clicked on.
That was silly.
Well, it's going to probably help us figure out the other books, so she took nothing.
Anyway, you should just read them and then you would know. Joe! I'm finishing an alien romance called Vork. And I'll be back into Amina Al-Sarafi.
Ever After You? Ever After Always?
Oh, Ever After Always. That's the one I was thinking of.
I'm guessing because it's written like this.
Yes, it's... I've been doing the bundle pack.
Wait, don't you?
Oh. I was like... Anyway, glad you're reading Amina. Good morning, gorgeous ladies. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Everybody who's up at this time, you are a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Hello. Oh, Morning Star.
Is that a...
It's Red Rising. Oh my God. How are you? I'm praying for you and your health and your mental state because that book tore me to shreds. Probably going to read The Mathematics of Eternity for a book tour. Okay. When you put the maths in there, I was like, my brain was like, what? Brain, who? Good morning. Since the time change, I too have been a zombie. Yeah, me every day, all day. Hello. How long are we sprinting?
11:30.
Yeah, probably like 3 hours. About. But nice to see you. Thanks for coming to sprints. I love this. I know you guys are waiting for the emoji rain. It's because let's see if we can just change this really quick. Maybe we can do this. There you go. Now the emoji rain will rain. Will reigneth upon us. Good morning, ladies. Going to be reading Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Adichie. Oh.
Right.
Adichie.
It's not ditchy. Well, it might be. Who knows? Different.
Well, it depends on how you say it. Cool. I feel like I've heard of this book before, but I have no idea what it's about. So drop it if you like it. Drop some info if you like it. Hello, everyone. I was just here looking for sprints, and I'm right on time. You are right on time. We're gonna get started in just a moment. You can possibly like Icebreaker. Ooh, a 5 stars, you say? A 5 stars, you say? Yeah, I think I'm gonna like Icebreaker as well. I just gotta get to it. I know everybody in our Discord is like loving it, so I really just gotta like catch up to y'all because you guys read books faster than I do. So, yes, I love the emoji rain. First book is Only One Is Us. You do need to start that series. I would love for you to start that series. Please tell me when you do and let me know updates because I am a firm believer that everyone should read this series and everyone will like it. So there you go. I was supposed to be reading Jade City, but I started Alone with You in the Ether earlier today, so I might continue and switch at some point. Well, these 2 people here can tell you. What can we tell you? Jade City
is a great book.
I was like, come on now.
I don't know anything about Alone with the Ether. I was like, that's the book that they're reading.
Yeah, but it's just my switch at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jade City's a really good book. Highly recommend. 12:08. I bet now it's 12:10, huh?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Have you guys read The Flowers in the Attic? I'm going to say no, I haven't.
I'm not thinking of the girl upstairs.
But yeah, you want to look that up and see what that's all about. I loved Icebreaker. It was a fun little read. I know. Yes, top tier. All of the books have been 5 stars. Oh, okay. Go ahead and add Americana NAH to the want to read as well. We're getting 5-star recommendations, and I love it when you guys tell me what to read. That means I don't have to do any research. I can just read it. It's lazy girl routine. Good morning, my fave booktubers. Oh, Rebecca, that's so nice. Thank you. Excited to sprint. We're excited to sprint too. I feel like it's been a couple of weeks and we were like, we need to hang out with you guys because we have been busy. Should start that series, friend. Get on that Chloe Lee's train. Yeah, get on the train. You know, be the conductor. Actually, never mind. I feel like I'm the conductor. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give myself that role. But you can get on the train and we can all have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I'll be watching Swarm during these sprints because I do not have the capacity for anything else at the moment. I am excited to see that show. Let me know how it is, Sarah. Like, Sarah's always up with all the shows. Always up with all the shows. Hello, hello. How many books do we have? So the thing is, we've never counted them before. But we've got these ones here. We've got another bookshelf here that has like classics on it. We've got a whole book stack. Oops, sorry, Mo. We've got like a whole book stack over there that's like piles. And then we also have separate bookshelves in our rooms. So, I'm sure a mathematician could estimate. Me, on the other hand, a normal person that, is not a mathematician. I could never. Oh, that's right. Jade City is giving 5. Not me saying 5-star. 4-star vibes. It's just not really holding my attention, but I think it's just my long COVID headaches being an asshole. I'm going to say, yeah, if you're having COVID headaches, that's probably not the book to start, I would say. Yes, I am the conductor of Miss Chloe Lee's. Yes, I am. I will give myself, honestly, I'm going to go buy a conductor hat today. I will tell her. What are you guys reading today?
I have a lot of things I'm reading.
I was like Miss Mood Reader herself.
Yeah, for real. I'm currently reading. It's gonna hurt me to say, but I'm currently reading Babel.
Just say Babel, man.
No, I can't.
Why?
I'm listening to the audiobook. Honestly, the audiobook might be the move because they do such a good job adding in the annotation.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, sometimes when you're reading, you don't really go down because it's like an asterisk. But the annotations are so good; it's like part of the story. Like, you have to read the annotations.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear you.
But like,
it's integrated so that it doesn't feel like an extra step to reading.
Yeah, and the audiobook does it well. Like, if you're just reading it without the audiobook, you have to like remember to go down, read it, chuckle to yourself. But they like do it so smoothly.
Okay.
So I'm reading that. Also reading Almonds.
Yeah, I was like, pro tip: read Babel on audio. Mm-hmm. What's Almonds?
It's like a short. I don't know if it's a short story, but it's like 300 pages. It's about a kid who has alexithymia.
Okay.
Alexithymia.
I don't know what that is.
Doesn't feel emotion.
Oh, does not feel emotion?
Does not. Actually, they feel emotion, but they don't show it like outwardly. So they're not scared. They don't, comfort. It just seems like they're stoic.
You're finding some.
It's not saying.
Okay. I was like, I won't expose you here and now. We do have a pet, one singular pet. His name is Sherman Thanatos Jackson the First, and he's skulking around. He's a black cat. He's a Maine Coon mix. He'll probably come and say hello later. But he's the cherub. He's the cherub of our little space here. Wiggled his way into everyone's hearts. I did wake up at 5 a.m. this morning though, and then had to go back to sleep because I was in a lot of pain. So I'm just taking it easy now. What kind of pain you got going on here?
No, this is news.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening? Mm-hmm. Listen, no room is complete without books in it. You are correct. I even forgot to say we have some books over there. So we're just crazy book ladies.
Not Sarah calling me out like this.
What'd she say? Mo, are you all caught up with A Soul to Blank? I always forget. A Soul to Keep. A Soul to Keep.
We have a week to catch it up.
Y'all are so fake.
I haven't picked that book up since. I think I'm on page 5.
Y'all are so fake, I swear.
I'm on page 5 or something. I know.
5?
Christine, we're not like you. We didn't just sit down and read the whole book at one go. Okay.
I know. What's wrong with me, Jeez.
I don't know. Monster romances.
I have an app called Book Buddy that I use to track all my physical books. That way, when I'm at a bookstore, I can check to see if I already own a book or not and don't duplicate by mistake. That's a
That's
great
so smart.
app. I feel like Monique would really need that. Me personally, though, I know what books I own. That's not a flex at all. It's just like,
Then why do you keep buying the same book?
I don't buy the same book.
How many Pride and Prejudice?
No, I like Pride and Prejudice. That's a
How
personal
many Lord of
thing.
the Rings you got?
I only have two. I've got the movie version and I've got the normal version. Just because I buy multiple
But
copies
maybe if you see
of
it,
editions.
maybe if you see it, you'll realize you don't need it.
What's she talking about?
If you see it in the Book Buddy app, not sponsored, but if you see it in the Book Buddy app, then you'd be able to know that
No,
you
the
don't
Book
need
Buddy
this
app.
edition.
The Book Buddy app is to know what books you own.
I know, you'll
My
see it
point
when
is, I know what books I own. If I'm buying a different
You're not seeing
edition,
it from what I'm
Sarah, back me up here, please. Please back me up and tell her that you can definitely buy other editions of books.
You can.
Talk about Den of Vipers right now.
She doesn't have more than one.
Yes, she does. Sarah, do you have more than one version of Den of Vipers? I'm over here like, she's on the live. I'm like, speak. Tell them. Anyway, Mo reading Babel. Sorry, y'all. I'm saying it so wrong.
It's funny because they call them babblers. Yeah, it's like a joke. You're like, oh yeah, Babel. Anyway, it's fine.
I can't. This is too much. Also, I'm living for Sarah being in her like fantasy, like historical fantasy era. Like, Sarah is trying to branch out and read some fantasy books, and I'm just so happy for her. My doctor been telling me that I shouldn't be up so late, and I'm reading that J.D. Robb book. Okay. Yeah, going to bed early is a flex, honestly. The older I get, the more I'm like, wow, my parents really knew something, you know? I'm guessing y'all have 800 books, but wouldn't be surprised if it was higher. Wow.
No.
800?
No. Well, Christine might have 500, but I don't have the 300.
I was like, you have a lot of books. Okay, don't discredit yourself. You are valid for having multiple copies of books.
I'm not saying that you're not valid. I'm saying maybe if you use the Book Buddy app.
Yeah, it seems like you're going around the issue, you know?
The issue isn't that. It's like you can keep track of the editions so you're remember.
I don't buy the same editions, though.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Maybe it'll help. So gift givers, they see that you have all these editions. You can start sending out, the Book Buddy app.
You really try to twist your little argument. I love that for you.
I'm not twisting. I'm just saying.
5 copies of Frankenstein and 3 copies of Princess Bride. I've seen some cool copies of Princess Bride.
I've seen some cool copies of Frankenstein.
Y'all, my plans today just got canceled.
I've never seen a truer statement in my life.
This is so good. Yeah, basically what we're doing today is once we get off Sprintsville, y'all, we're gonna be binging Shadow and Bone with Stephanie from Stephanie Bookish. So that's all we got on the docket.
Well, I'm going to a birthday party.
Monique is going to a bouncy house birthday party. Just kidding, it's not a bouncy house. Do you two share books or do you get duplicates for each of you?
Both.
Yeah, it's both. It depends on the book because sometimes there's a book that like one of us is interested in but like doesn't want to buy it, but the other person does want to buy it. So that person will buy it. The other person will read it.
And then want it.
Right. And then if they want it to own.
To sum this up, it would be me and Legendborn. I read Christine's Legendborn.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, this is my personality.
And then she bought it.
I bought my own Legendborn.
Correct.
Paperback. But it's paperback.
Right.
Also, another example, Jade City.
Yeah.
I didn't want Jade City. I was perfectly fine reading your copies. My mom sent me Jade City, and then you ordered the wrong
size. Yeah, because Amazon had like the UK size, but they didn't label it as UK.
Yeah.
So it didn't
Jade
match.
City and Jade War.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I will say that's one thing. If I order a copy of a book and the sizing, when it's beside itself on, like when it's beside its brothers and sisters on the shelf, if it's not the same size, I will immediately return that book and find the right copy. You know what I mean? Oh man, there's nothing that irks me more. Having a set that doesn't match. I'm like, ooh, no, no, no. But yeah, so it just depends on the book. 686. It's a collection.
It's a collection.
I love this. Mosplaining.
Oh gosh. That'd be a new segment.
I was like, that's definitely something that you do.
I like to do it.
One box looks like it has 25 books behind you. I'm such a nerd, LOL. I'm assuming y'all got 20 boxes back there. That's already 500. Okay, so I think she's talking about these shelves, like a box.
Oh.
Yeah, so we do like this side of the shelves, these are mine. And these are like fantasy books right here. So like that's why you've got like stacks and just like stacks of stuff, like editions. And then this side is more Monique's. And in the middle we've got like our book of the month. So like you can see we've had book of the month for a minute. We color coordinated, but then we had like this stint where we were like, yeah, let's just stack it and then keep going. So and then like borrowed books from people are right here, so we don't forget to give them back. And I say people, it's really only Stephanie, but yeah, but that's some good calculations. Closing in on 1,100 books. Bless you. So you sleeping with them books. Like you're in the bed and the books are like all around you. I own over 800 books just by myself, so I wouldn't be surprised if you both combined owned 800. I feel like I want to do a video and find out.
Yeah, this might be what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm like, should we do a bookshelf organization video? Our bookshelf tour? I only get duplicates if it's a special edition and I want to annotate it. Sometimes I'll get it on my Kindle or a paperback if I want to deeply annotate it. Okay, this is a great conversation because I feel this deeply in my soul. So I will annotate a special edition or a regular edition, but my favorite kind of book to annotate is like a paperback that is, it doesn't even really have to be, floppy or whatever, but just a paperback that I can really mess up and like really get in there with those annotations. You know what I'm saying? Like really just mark it up, tab it up, highlight, do all the stuff. And then I'll have that weathered copy with the special edition copy. But I will annotate a special edition too. So my favorite though is the paperback. How about you, Mo?
I do not like to annotate.
I do not like green eggs and ham.
I do not like it, Sam. I am. I like to make notes in my head as I go. Probably, I can highlight when I'm reading an ebook. Highlight, make a little comment.
That is that's a high level thing. I literally cannot remember everything that I think. So I just, my brain's not like that. I have to see it. I've seen 3 episodes of Shadow and Bone. I'm going to finish it later. Okay, we're all on the same boat. We're all on the same boat.
We haven't started.
When I started to try and count them. Yeah, my cousin texted me. She binged the whole show, and she was like, I'm not saying anything. And I was like, can you at least say if it's good or not? And she was like, I'm not saying anything. I was like, you're telling me something is not good about Shadow and Bone? So we gotta get into it. Do sponsors and publishers give you 2 copies, or do they give you 1 copy to share? Yeah, this is a great exposing question to some publishers. Yes. It just depends. Yeah, some publishers are really sweet and they give us 2 copies. Most of them though just give us 1.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just an ebook.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's an ebook, which is fine. Like we don't need.
Have no space, so.
Yeah, we don't need physical copies unless it's something like amazing that we know that we want. Like for example, Monique got Hellbent recently, and she passed away and then resurrected herself. So that was a good one to get in the mail. But a lot of times they don't really account for the fact that we're 2 people, so they'll just send us 1. I'm guessing you guys are very close to 800. Probably. Y'all are really making me want to.
Sarah says we want the bookshelf tour.
We want a bookshelf tour. We'll do like a bookshelf tour, and by extension, just do all the bookshelves in our house.
We could just do a ticker counter as we count them off and dust them.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do like a spring cleaning. Yeah, that's a good idea. That video, it will be like 2 hours long. I know, I'm like, how do y'all do bookshelf tours?
They speed it up.
Like, dang.
It would be like us fake dancing to music that's not really playing.
This is so funny. My wife thinks I love books more than her. Is she right though? I'm just kidding. I do not like it, Sam. I am. Yes, I want to see all the books you guys own. Okay. All right. Yeah, and that we can kind of explain how it's organized too, because there is a system, even though it looks chaotic. Okay, guys, so we're gonna get going on some sprinty sprints, and we'll come back to comments in just a little bit. But yeah, what are we thinking for a good sprint? Like a 40, 45?
Let the people decide.
The people, what do y'all want to do for a sprint? You know, do you want to do a 45, a 42?
Well, Sarah's watching the episode Swarm, so maybe
an hour. Sarah's gonna say an hour for sure. Like I have 2 copies of A Little Life. One is pristine and not written in, and it's the UK edition, and then my other copy is annotated in the US edition. And I love looking at them together. Yeah, I really do love annotating. I tried to annotate again with a book I thought was going to be 5 stars, but ended up DNFing it. So now I have a quarter annotated book that I don't want. Just unhaul it, my friend. Just unhaul it.
Liz.
I will say.
You didn't see that?
Where?
You're on it. Down.
Oh. Maybe that's a publishing industry thing, because Jayla always forgets that you Honestly, the funniest part is when we're trying to like do invoices and stuff, and I'm like, y'all realize the Rumi's Digest is not a person's name, right? That's like 2 people. Anyone getting a Yellowface arc is getting invited to my to Rob list. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. I'm seeing 45. Yeah, that was hilarious. 45, 45, 45. I think we're going to start at the 30. I just got us going. But it's looking like a 45. I will join that righteous cause. Nice. Nice. All right, so how about we do a 47, and we'll just go until the 15 of the next hour. So maybe I am a mathematician, you know what I mean? Wow, look at that. I already had the banner. Read until 15. Look at that. All right, proud of myself. All right, guys, we're going to be back in a little bit. So we're going to do a little timer. And we'll be back, basically. Anyway. Yeah.
A little faith in Christine just now.
Basically, with Opus, like one time, I accidentally stopped the stream like completely, and like I didn't mean to. I just clicked the wrong button because I wasn't used to the Opus system yet. And so the reason why we were laughing is because when I was like going to click on comments, the cursor was like close to the stop all button, and Monique was like, she goes, "Oh Jesus," and then she goes, "Oh wait, I'm sorry, I thought you were gonna stop the stream." And it was just funny because it was like an under your breath, "Oh Jesus." And that's why we started laughing, you know. So hey guys, what's up? What are you reading? How far have you gotten? Let us know. Money, what did you do that last sprint? You read?
I read Almonds.
You're enjoying it?
Yeah, it's very good. Moving pretty quick. My favorite chapter right now.
Your favorite chapter?
16.
Oh, chapter, the number. I was about to say, I'm on my favorite chapter because I just got to a part in Amina al-Sarafi, and I'm like, is there a love interest? So anyway, I thought this was going to be not that kind of book, but consider my interest peaked, everyone. So I'm having a good time. I'm on page 54 of Amina. So, hi, Lily Rose. How's it going? You know, I had the same thought, and then I was like, oh, I said 45 minutes, but we started for 47. So then I started it on time. So it's good. We got it ironed out. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. Taught at Fortunate and Empire of Sand. I hope you love Empire of Sand.
I hope you love that.
Jupiter boop bop bop. Reebity scoobity doop doop. Wow. Yeah. Empire of Sand has one of the most original magic systems I've ever read. Good morning. Oh my god, love this one. Genderqueer. Yes, the graphic novel. Katie. Hey, I'm a little late, but working on some homework and reading Carrie by Stephen King.
I actually did enjoy Carrie. I mean, I read it a long time ago, but it was a fun time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think I've read Carrie.
I remember reading it in like middle school or something. It's like, I still have a
middle school. Wow.
Middle school, no. Can you imagine?
That's like pretty hardcore for a middle schooler. Ashley, get ready to have your next 5-star read. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Hi. Watch an episode and a half of another one. There you go.
This is Swarm or Shaman.
It was the Swarm, I think. Yeah, it honestly was the weirdest way to just have manic laughing, but here we go.
Sorry.
Read 26 pages of Our Share of Nights. I love to see it. Page 297 of Red Rising.
Okay.
I just recommended that book to somebody else. Just started Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. Read up to page 41.
I have that on my list.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like that's on your list for show. Got up to page 128. Love to see it. I updated my reading journal and I'm waiting for a video upload. I did 0 reading. Okay, sometimes you just gotta like do work, you know. You can come back and read later. Like 55% in Empire of Sand, trying to catch up in time with Fantasy Series live stream. Oh, nice. Okay, for the second one. I haven't even started the second one, so we have plenty of time. It's gonna be like at the end of April, I think. Ooh, okay. How are you liking it? Tell us. 8% of Morningstar. Get ready to cry. Get your you know, your tear ducts ready. Ate cereal, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and saw a little bit of booktube video from a friend. There you go. Making a list checking it twice, getting it done. Haven't started reading yet, but need to get back to the Marvelers. I don't know what that is. Hey, Jenna, what's up? I have an hour left of my alien romance. The female narrator is not my favorite, so I'm kind of wishing I had physically read it. I think I would be liking it more. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's really just the audio, and it really just puts you off. And that's fine, you know? Hello, Mo and Christine just joined. I'll be reading Zodiac Academy 5, Cursed Fates at 32%, still loving it. Yeah, I think 4 and 5 are my favorite in that series. So I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Drinking coffee and getting some work done. What you working on? What you doing? Good morning to all. Updating my reading journal. Need to pick my next read. There's always an experience. That's always an experience for me. What do you have that you could possibly want to read? Because I'm sure that we can all help you here. I think we can narrow it down, Kelley. So if you have some options, put them in the chat, and then we can narrow down your choices. Just started reading Remarkably Bright Creatures, just a contemporary fiction, liking it so far. I've heard of that one. Up to page 80 in the Hacienda. I feel like that's a thriller, and it was like a book of the month book a while back. I love the penguins too. We can change the layout so you guys can do emoji rain if you want. Throw down some emojis and they will rain down in our stream. Reading can be hard, especially when you can't finish due to stuff. Yeah, sometimes. So sometimes, you know, just gotta do something else. Hello, I'm reading Our Wives Under the Sea. Ooh, I hope you're loving it.
The dragon.
Oh yeah, I love the dragons. They're cute. We can actually like move us somewhere else, I think, right? No? Okay. Reading a manga, The Witch Hat. There we go, I can do that. Altair Volume 2. It's a good time. Making a tea latte, trying to wake still. Yes, that's right. We're all waking up. We're all feeling good. Oh my god, these emojis are so cute, guys. These are so cute. Throw down your favorite animal emoji. There we go. I would love to see what y'all's favorite animals are. Hey friends. Hey Eric, how's it going? Noelle, what's up, bestie? Good morning. Hello. Started reading Throne of Glass a third time, I think. Just started book 2. Yeah, that's a good series. I like that series. Definitely a staple. What a squad in here. I know, we have a nice group. We got a good group going on here. Dynamic duo of Noelle and Eric coming in all at once. I know, they're on the same wavelength, you know? I'm editing today while a little hungover. Oops.
St. Patty's Day?
Was it a St. Patty's Day celebration? Is that what happened? It's okay, you can tell us, Eric. Hope you had fun while building up that hangover. I love it. I love it. Has anyone here read Blood on the Tracks? I'm trying to see if it's worth it to buy at least the first volume. Speak up if you guys know. Speak up if you guys know. I love this. Just playing video games with Marcus. That's right. As you should.
Yep.
As you should. I am working on my dissertation, having a morning writing session and slogging through the formatting citations. Oh my god. Well, I hope that you get a good bit of it done. I know that that's probably a lot. So, oh yeah, the little octopus. That's right. I know they do. They do have really cute emojis. The little koala. I love you guys throwing these down. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. It is a whole menagerie. Elephants are my favorite animals.
Same.
Yeah, Monique loves an elephant too. Between my Kindle and shelves, I feel like I have everything. Feeling Tomorrow ×3, Assassin's Apprentice, A Bit Scared, or maybe a Catcher in a Ward backlist. Little Eve, Raw Blood, help.
These all sound great.
So Raw Blood, the vibes of Raw Blood for Catcher in a Ward is like going to a northeastern small like fisher town basically, and there is like a crime that has been committed in the small town, and they are I honestly like low-key Stephen King vibes. Because like there's like a writer involved, and like there's a mystery, there's a murder, small town, you know, that kind of a thing. So that's that vibe. Tomorrow Times 3 is like very much like an unexpected time, I would say. Um, it's basically following these two kids who are like best friends from when they're younger to like as they grow up, and they develop games. They like make games together, video games. And it's like about their kind of like struggles in life and stuff. Very beautiful writing, very beautiful story. Highly recommend. Assassin's Apprentice, we already know this is a 5-star fantasy. So if you're in the fantasy mood, go with that one. Personally, from this list, I would go with Catriona Ward. Any thoughts?
I agree with that.
Okay. I love Blood on the Tracks. Hey Bree, how's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. But there's your answer, Sarah. I read Blood on the Tracks and it's intense.
It's giving zoo.
That's so funny.
It's giving San Diego Zoo.
It is giving the San Diego Zoo at night. That's right. If you have any Kindle Unlimited, the author has a series called Happiness on it. Okay. Love to see it. I don't know why this is happening. The zebras coming out as vultures.
Wait, please do it.
Yeah, can somebody do the zebras? I want to see them come out as vultures. Little Eve, big. Oof, looking at you. Didn't you DNF this book, Sarah? I'm not going to say that's why I haven't picked it up yet, but it might be. The zebra's coming out as zebras.
Yep.
I need help. I want a horror book, but I don't know a good one to get. Any ideas?
How horror? What is the range?
What is the range? I'm going to change the layout really quick so we can have a proper chat. Yeah, a proper chat. Oh my god, the other day I said Q instead of line, and I was on the phone with my cousin. Yeah, and he was like, why did you just say Q? And I was like, I have no idea.
I'm gonna go step into the queue.
No, I said to him, I was like, oh, I was just in the queue, but then they like rang me up really quickly, so it went by really fast.
You were just in the queue. You are.
Am I in Heartstopper? Anyway, yeah, let us know what you're in the mood for as far as horror, and we can probably get you some recs. Okay, I'm so happy that you brought this up. Okay, prepping my TBR for the trans rights readathon. Have you guys heard about this? If not, essentially between the March 20th through the 27th, we are all reading as many trans books as possible. It can be about a trans person. It can be written by a trans person, any genre, whatever. We're reading as much as possible and basically raising money. Actually, you know what? I will link all the information in the description down below. But basically raising money for trans rights, right? And raising awareness. So that was the short spiel of it. I'm thinking we're gonna try and put some content out to like raise awareness for this in the next couple days. But yes, you can go on Book Talk, Instagram. You literally type it in. There are lots of people that are going to be doing it, and yeah, basically donate some money, to a good cause. Hopefully that made sense. Sorry, that was kind of jumbled. Just started vacation and got a vaccine. It is a flaking out vacation. Tons of reading to be done. Jean, what do you have on your reading list for your vacation? I love thinking about that. Like when I'm about to go on vacation, I'm like, what books am I going to bring? What am I going to load up on my Kindle? What am I reading? I have not read Assassin's Apprentice yet. I'm actually saving it for book club. So I'm going to be having that as one of my books for Fantasy Over Everything, which is our Patreon book club. So I haven't read it yet, but a lot of people have said it's a very, very good. These sprints do help me get through it. I currently in bed. Time reading is Cersei and the Kiss Quotient. Wow.
Kiss Quotient and Cersei?
It's as if you said, Christine, do you want to be friends?
Yeah.
Do you want to be friends? Those two books are so good. Highly recommend both of them. If you like 80s slasher style, then Clown in a Cornfield. Oh my god. For real. I do love some Cat Ward. I agree. Got first place on my gymnastics competition last week. Congratulations.
Nice. Congrats.
That's awesome. Gymnastics is so hard, in my opinion. Currently read Love and Color. Love to see it. Eric, what are you reading? Let's see. The Good House by Taneya is top tier horror. There you go, some horror recs here. Eric's gonna start Project Hail Mary after he's done editing.
I really liked I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Monique's got some recs for you. She's gonna look at it and then come back. Sarah, this is the ultimate pun. Q are you? That was good. That was really good. I'm thinking of ending things.
Q
are you? Is The Last House on Needless Street a horror? No, it's not. I don't really read a lot of horror, to be fair.
I would say Ring Shout, but it's a different type of.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy horror, alternate reality. Only tackle one book that week, but I'm definitely doing the trans rights readathon. Yeah, so a lot of creators have basically said, this is the fun part because I feel like this is what I want to do. So a lot of creators have been like, all right, so for every book I read, will the people who like are watching or like supporting, like will our audience pledge to donate a certain amount of money per book I read? So like for somebody like me who like if I'm like, okay, we're doing this for like a charity and we're doing it for like trans rights, Christine's going to be reading 16 books next week. So for every book, you know, everyone who's watching can donate like $5 a book. So it's kind of like a challenge as well. But yeah, a lot of creators are doing that, and I've seen a lot of people be like, for every book I read, like, will you pledge $10, or like, will you pledge like $5 or whatever? And that kind of like encourages other people to read, but also to like donate money. So I hope that made sense. If not, DM me and ask me questions. Okay, cool. Christine and Mo, what are your trans rights readathon TBRs? I need some more inspo. To be honest, I'm literally working on that today because all of the trans books that I have, like by trans authors and about trans people, I've read them all. So I'm gonna actually be picking up library books, and also I think I'm gonna go by the bookstore and grab a few. So, but I can tell you the ones that I own. That's what I'll do. Okay.
Yeah, I have Pet.
In the next, how about in the next sprint we just grab our books and then we can show. That'll be like,
okay.
Well, I have a lot.
Yeah,
right.
I was like,
I'll grab mine.
As you.
Yeah, I'll grab mine in the next sprint, and I'll show you guys some books by and about trans people, and that can kind of give you some inspo for your TBRs. And then, yeah, as far as like what I'm gonna be reading, I'll figure that out. But I have a bunch of stuff saved. I just haven't looked at it because it's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. Bree, have you read The Between? It's The Good House better than The Between. Okay, that seems like not a question for me. I just got a notification by BookTube for this very readathon. Yes, it's gonna be really fun. I love it. You guys should definitely, if you're interested, definitely try and do it. Let's see. Can you tell me a book that has drama, horror, love, and action? Mexican Gothic.
Ooh. Yeah.
Look at me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Right?
Horror, love, and action. Also, I'm thinking of anything.
I'm thinking of ending things.
Mm-hmm.
Just check the triggers for both of those. Yeah. House Cersei I've been putting out for the longest. I loved Cersei when I read it. Yeah. What? It's like a little Sherman. Currently reading Carrie Soto's Back and The Poppy War. What two different vibes, Samantha. Like, You're awesome. Oh man, the Poppy War really hurt me. That whole entire trilogy just really hurt me. I haven't read Carrie Soto though. And you read Hidden Pictures. I enjoyed that horror a lot. Dead Silence was really fun for sci-fi horror. I feel like I don't read a lot of horror that happens, I guess, in this world, like in the real world, but like a sci-fi horror, I feel like that's my horror genre. I really love it. Exorcist House is amazing. I need to get to Dead Silence. Needless Street is a horror. Okay, so that's a horror that I've enjoyed. I did like that. That was crazy. Needless Street, that is a mind F. Like that book, I was like, at the end, I can't believe it. Catriona's best work, I think.
Really?
I think so. Also for trans right readathon horror option, I would recommend Tell Me I'm Worthless? Oh yeah, Worthless. There we go. Here, you want to put it? There we go. Is anyone TikTok like a Hunger Games stuff right now too? No. Are they like doing that right now? Also, yeah, this is a sci-fi horror, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. You Made a Fool of Death with Beauty was pretty good. The book was called Tell Me I'm Worthless. I'm planning my Readathon and Aurelium TBR for next month. Oh yeah, Aurelium. I forgot about that. I feel like that's a really popular readathon. I've always wanted to try it, but I always forget when stuff is happening. Trans recommendations: Magical Boy, Manhunt, Boys Run the Riot. Love to see it.
This sounds so good.
What, Mo? Tell Me I'm Worthless? Do you want to talk about it real quick? No? Okay. Love to see it. Light from the Uncommon Stars is a book I'm prioritizing for my trans rights. TBR. Oh, I think I didn't realize that was. Oh yeah. I didn't realize that was a trans book. So that is one that I own that I haven't read. I didn't know that. All right, cool. So that'll probably be on my list. Aokai is a trans author. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. Trying to see if I have anything else. I'm gonna look at it in this next sprint. Def will try my best to participate in the trans readathon. Definitely, if you guys can. Interesting. You can't see super stickers on Opus. What is a super sticker? Okay. I'm assuming you'll tell me what that is later. Yeah. I was about to say the same thing, Liz. Okay. What book again? I didn't listen. I want to say it's.
We said.
Tell Me I'm Worthless?
Mexican Gothic.
Oh, Mexican Gothic. Okay, got you. Mexican Gothic is the one that has horror, love, action, and drama. Reading A Soul to Keep and a fantasy book where the author is racist and fatphobic, so I'm not saying the title. Oh, a fantasy book. Okay. I was like, A Soul to Keep? Honestly, you can definitely share it. I'd love to know. Because I don't want to read it. Best work, me. Then I guess I shouldn't pick up any more of her books. You didn't like Needless Street? That makes sense. Didn't you DNF Little Eve?
We'll never pin Sarah down.
I really can't pin Sarah down. Her taste, I would never be bold enough to recommend Sarah a book. Never in my life.
Just let her tell you the book.
Yeah, gun to my head. They're like, recommend a book or you get shot. I'm getting shot. Cosmic horror over sci-fi horror. It's a more Lovecraftian than science or alien focus. There you go. She said it. Tell Me I'm Worthless is so good.
I'm excited.
Check triggers though.
Okay.
I get so confused. This is me. I get so confused trying to understand Aurelium, so I just haven't done it. Like, if I had a bestie that was like, hey, let's do this readathon and I'll hold your hand while we do this readathon, I would do it. But I don't. So, there we go. I'm in a book slump, help.
Hmm.
All right, usually I say read a graphic novel.
Spy Family.
Yeah, or a manga.
Does it for me every time.
Or a webcomic, like a webtoon. Webtoons, whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know, just go to Lore Olympus and restart it, is what I would say. For my vacation, putting Zodiac Academy and reading for the Trans Readathon. Need to decide, but we'll be donating the $5.19 locally, and I will be including $5 for each book Christine and Mo read next week.
Okay,
Thanks, Jean. Okay, cool. So
it's exciting.
I can't wait. I'm gonna really be racking it in. Like, y'all are like,
Yeah.
does Christine read? And I'm gonna be like, Super Saiyan. Like if we're doing it, yeah, if we're doing it for a cause, Christine is gonna be there. Hello. But yeah, thank you for your pledge, Jean. That really means a lot. I'm hoping to read the sequel to A Dark and Hollow Star, A Cruel and Faded Light. The author is non-binary. All the main characters are LGBTQIA. Do you have my phone still? Can you write this down?
Right back to you.
Oh. Can you look this up? Put it on my thing. Put it on my tab. Put it on my tab.
Our thing?
Yeah. All right, so it's an X on that one. That's what I heard you say.
A dark, cool, hollow star?
Yes, it's a book. Yes, it's a book. I can read the rest of Heartstopper next week. Yeah, Heartstopper is a great one. You can definitely knock that out for Trans Rights Readathon.
Is there a dark, cool, hollow star?
A Cruel and Faded Light. So a Dark and Hollow Star is the first one by Ashley Shuttleworth.
I found it all on my own. Typing in the wrong title. Seen this one. I typed in the wrong title with everything. Still got the right book.
Good for you. Wow. Okay, yeah, I've seen this first one. I didn't realize this was yeah, written by a non-binary author. Cool. I love this book cover. Amazing. Okay. I was like, y'all have the best recs. So yeah, if you guys are reading stuff for Trans Rights Readathon, definitely drop it so that we can check it out. There we go. Okay, so I mean, Mexican Gothic I think was the one that you were asking about. I think the other one might be a pretty intense book. So just check that and check the triggers before you add it to your list. Yes. Neon Yang wrote that book, The Genesis of Misery, right? Is that correct? River Solomon, I can't remember the name of the book, but that does sound familiar. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It's probably on our shelf somewhere. Yeah. Readathon is based on genres, so I'm on team fantasy, Christine. Give me some recs. I've been reading lots of romance and I need to go back to fantasy. If you send me your Goodreads of like the books that you've read, I can recommend you some fantasy books. I'm just not sure which fantasy books you've read already, Sammy. But if you DM it to me, I can look at it.
That's
what? You should see the book cover for A Cruel and Faded Light. I don't want to wait till November for the third book. I just looked at it on Goodreads and they all look really good. I'm like, if I like this series, I might be buying it. I might be buying it. Do you guys get to pick your fantasy teams? I mean, your fantasy teams. Not me being a fantasy girly. I said, do you get to pick your teams or do you have to like get assigned? Because I'm not going to lie. I don't really like it when I get assigned teams.
You read things you never read before.
No, because my luck, I'll get like freaking biography or something and I'll be like, no.
Memoir. Yeah, that's weird. What you in this?
Right?
There's some people in there you want to read about if we got memoirs.
There we go. Not Jean showing up for the team. Okay, Jean is ready to spend some money also. I hope you guys are reading next week. Who's your favorite author?
Me?
Yeah, Tracy. Do you have one? Tracy Dion?
Yeah, D.B. Austin. I have a lot of people. I like Talia Hibbert. Romance. I do like Dan Brown, the Da Vinci Code
Yeah.
moments. Becky Chambers, Mandy. So a list.
Yeah. I feel like I have a list too, but immediately what came to mind was Shannon Chakraborty, Chloe Leese, and Helen Huang. So those are probably like some of the most influential authors for me. Shannon's pretty new. But yeah, love them. I feel like I have other ones, but off the top, probably top 3 for me. I'm reading Lee Mandello, Alexander Rowland, and C.L. Polk for Trans Readathon. Yes, I feel like there's a C.L. Polk that I've been wanting to read for a while as well. So I gotta look into it. I gotta remember that title. I can't off the top of my head. Yes, and they also have a novella series that they wrote under their dead name that I've been wanting to read. Okay. I love that. Still supporting. Yeah, same. Hey, Rye, how's it going?
Hi.
I love that. You pick your team. She came in with the information. You pick your teams. Nice. Okay. I feel like a fantasy team, can they really go wrong? I feel like they would just win automatically. Anyway, not me being biased. You get to choose. Should we make up a readathon this year?
Don't we have one every year?
We do. We do. But like, shouldn't we do like a fun one? Just kidding. That one is fun. Hello, hello. Every heart a doorway. Not Sarah's still watching Swarm right now.
I can't wait. I knew I was like, gonna watch Swarm. I saw the trailer.
Yeah, she's been talking about it for a while. Jean is ready to make some donations. Yeah, who's your favorite author? That's a good point. I fully support a readathon concept from the roomies. Yeah, we would have to think about that. That'd be funny. Okay, cool. So let's do some reading, guys. Let's do some reading. Do we want to go until the 30? No? It's like 41 minutes. You want to do until the 40?
Yeah.
So you want to go to 35?
45.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to do a little bit longer of a sprinty sprint. What's going on here? Okay. Yep. Nope. Yeah, you know how our internet is. Let's do a little sprinty sprint until the 40 of the next hour. All right, y'all. So we'll see you guys in...
Why did you have to explain it?
Well, because everybody's on a different time zone. So, like...
But the minute's the same.
I don't know. Why you got a problem with how I'm talking? Get out my face. You get on my nerves sometimes, I swear. You really get on my nerves. All right, anyway. All right, y'all. We'll see you in a little bit. Hello. Welcome back. What is going on? Trying to see what the comments were. Yeah, 50 minutes ago. There you go. Read as many as you want. No cap on my donation. Just message me at the end of the week on Instagram. This is for donation for the Trans Rights Readathon. Jean has graciously committed to making big donations, so we're going to be reading some books. Hello, Molly. Hi, lovelies. Thank you for hosting. It is my first time here, but super happy to be joining along. Happy you're here. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Listening to Fireborn while organizing. I love audiobook moments. I know you too love an audiobook moment, right, Mom?
I think I just finished an audiobook on my phone.
What audiobook was it?
Local Woman Missing.
Oh, cool. How was that?
It was very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of twists.
Lots of twists and turns.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, that's life, you know. No reading because of editing. Unfortunately. Finished a book yesterday and I'm starting The Last House on Needless Street today. I hope you love it. It's a mind bender. It's crazy. Hola everyone, reading The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School. I love the cover of that book. Ooh, I love the cover of that book. Remind me of the dates for the Trans Rights Readathon again. It's the 20th through the 27th. And you know, while we're on this comment, I grabbed the trans books that we have on our shelves, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what we got going on. These are Mo. You wanna hold those? And these we'll just do a quick run through because I know you guys probably don't want to see like all of these all the time. But some graphic novels that we have. Let me just enlarge this. Okay. Some graphic novels that we have. Heartstopper. Obviously, you guys already know Alice Oseman. The Prince and the Dressmaker. Iffy. Maybe. A maybe. We'll see that. And then, of course, Genderqueer, which you guys know of.
So is it just trans characters or
it's like trans characters, trans authors, non-binary authors. Yeah. Things like that. Things like that. Do you have a YA or no? Classic. Yeah. You already know Pet. Felix Ever After. Not this being backwards. I wonder if I can change it. These? Let's see. These? Ah! Wow, great. Okay, yeah. Felix Ever After and Pets. Highly recommend these two books. We both love these two books. Super, super cute. We're not going to go into like what they're about. You guys can just like look them up. Another YA that I really loved was The Passing Playbook by Isaac Fitzsimmons. What you got over there? Romance? A romance? One Last Stop. Okay. I was like, I'll just hold it closer. A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall. One Last Stop, Casey McQuiston, and You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. I was like, why are you like doing that? Okay, cool. Also, I think this is one I haven't read, but we have. It's called Chef's Kiss by TJ Alexander.
Yeah, I was singing that for book club.
Oh, there you go. All right, book club.
But I mean, I was reading beforehand.
This is another one we have that I haven't read. Monique hasn't either. I'm not sure. I think this is a YA fantasy. Lake Lore. I feel like these would be adding to my list. And then a nonfiction that I really love that I read last year was called Gender Explorers by Gina Roche. This is just like a small, like it's very thin, but like a small kind of like interview style type book that basically just follows a lot of young trans kids and like their experiences being from ages like 6 to 18. Very, very good. This book made me cry. And then let's get into sci-fi fantasy. Fantasy book that I haven't read, but we own. She Became the Sun, Shelley Parker Chan. This is like a historical fantasy, I would say. Historical fantasy set in like the 1300s China. So if that wets your whistle, hit it. The 5th season, N.K. Jemisin. I don't think N.K. Jemisin is trans or non-binary, but there is a character in here that is iconic. And they're one of my favorite characters in the 5th season. I'm not even sure if a lot of people know that, really. Also in Leigh Bardugo's Rule of Wolves, there's a trans character in here. It's not like said or stated, but it's also really good time. Made me cry a little. And then sci-fi, last but not least. This one, I don't know much about this one. We just got sent this one, The Scourge Between Stars by Ness Brown. It's a small, short sci-fi time. I don't know if Ness Brown is trans or non-binary. And I don't know if the characters, but it's like on a list for trans rights readathon. So that's an option. I'm planning on reading it, so I can give you more later. That's all I know. But one of my favorite sci-fi books that has non-binary, I'm like, The First Sister by Lyndon A. Lewis. Y'all, one of my favorite sci-fis. Love this book so much. Also the cover. Come on. Like, please. Lyndon A. Lewis. Also, Lyndon is such a good person. Just a good time to be around. So, highly recommend. All right, and that was the quick overview of all the books that we... Oh, wait. I guess there's one more. Sorry. This one that we mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Light from Uncommon Stars. Sorry. Forgot to mention. That's what it is. So, yeah. Those are our books that we've read / need to read. Can you just tell her the same thing? And, yeah. That's a tour of our shelves. So anyway, let's get back to the comments. I just picked up books from my library for the Trans Art Readathon, and now I'm determined to finish A Day of Fallen Night today. Ooh, good luck to you, because that's a thick one. That's a thickie. 31 pages of Our Share of Night. I love to see it. 61% of the way through Razor Blade Tears. Loving it so far. That book also made me cry.
Yeah.
That book is so good. Ugh. Cammy! Hey, boo, what you doing? What you up to? Finished my book, and it had a lot of potential. I might pick up book 2 on KU, since I think the audio experience decreased my enjoyment for book 1. Got you. I really like Gender Explorers too. Gender Explorers was so good. Like, it was so good. Like, out of all the books, I mean, they're all good. But, like, Gender Explorers, I was like, you just don't understand what kids go through. And, like, those interviews were eye-opening. So highly recommend that one. I need to reread the Broken Earth trilogy. It's been too long. Yeah, it's a good time. The Scourge Between Stars. I've been eyeing that hardcore. Yeah, I didn't realize how small that book was.
My type of sci-fi.
Yeah, it's very thin.
I will also be reading it this week.
Yeah, honestly, you should just do like a thin, because we have so many like thin books. You should just do like a thin recommendation. But yeah, it does look really cool. The like buzzwords on it are what interested me. Where's my phone? I was gonna... Well, forget it. I can't read you the buzzwords because I don't know where my phone is. I don't know where my phone is. Sherman's probably sleeping on it. I'm sure. Huh. That's crazy. Oh, I found it. The buzzwords for Scourge I'm gonna read this really quick because this was what got me on this book. Oh my gosh.
What are you Googling?
I was on Instagram. I just looked at Miss Brown's account and I was like, what the heck? Okay. I'm like, I don't know why this took so long for me to get here. Ness the novelist. Okay. The Scourge Between Stars is described as a tense, claustrophobic sci-fi horror blend in the vein of Alien and Event Horizon. Okay, so we're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're back in that sci-fi horror genre, which is apparently like my horror genre. That's
Claustrophobic is
what I like.
word choice.
Well, because I think they're on a ship,
Mm-hmm.
so obviously there's nowhere to go, like when you're in space. You know what I mean? So that's the vibe of the book. I think it's going to be a really good time. I'm in the midst of a 24-hour readathon, and then I'm going to a blind book swap in a couple hours. Oh, that's so fun! Cool.
You're so cool.
Yeah, you're popular. You're cool. I doubt I'll read more than one book during the readathon because A Cruel and Faded Light is 650 pages, and unfortunately I can no longer read a book that long in a day. Yeah, 650 is a lot, especially when, like, you know, you got life going on.
Yeah, responsibilities.
But that's why you can get those really thin books, you know, the ones we just showed you guys. Get some real thin ones in there. Just joining, but I've been reading The Nesting by C.J. Cook. Love to see it. Nice to see you, Aga. Switch to Two Wrongs Make a Right as an audiobook. Love me some Chloe Lease, another Christine suggestion that I'm loving. Yeah, Two Wrongs Make a Right. Amazing. Spectacular. Show-stopping. Breathtaking. 5 out of 5, you know. Just a good time. Chloe Lease is a great author. I started the Murder Brat series the other day, and then because of that, my other apps have been recommending me The Scourge Between Stars. I got you. Yeah. I'm interested. We'll see. I got an arc of that book. It sounds so good. Yeah, it does. It does sound so good. I'm going to be reading it next week. So we'll see what it's all about. I think I'll treat myself and get the Sunbearer Trials by Aiden Thomas for Trans Readathon. Yes. Sunbearer Trials also, and Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas as well. We don't have Cemetery Boys anymore, but that's a good rec. I'm gonna do something really dangerous. I'm going to include Sarah Shelves in the $5 per book for Trans Book Readathon if she's participating. All right, Sarah.
You've been challenged.
You've been recruited. I'm sure Sarah reads the most, I think, out of all of our friends. Like, she reads so many books all the time. So she'll be cleaning out your wallet there, Jean. She'll be cleaning out your wallet. Okay, cool. Now that we're caught up on comments, I'm loving The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. I'll say it. It's not a surprise. Everybody knew that I was going to love it. So that's my update on my reading. I'm going slow and steady.
I've read a different book every 15 minutes. It doesn't seem like
You're a mood reader.
I am a mood reader. So I was like, okay, let me read this book physically while my phone's charging because I was doing an audiobook. Well, no. So what happened was, this is how I read it. So I'm reading a book on Scribd, an ebook on Scribd.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I need to charge my phone. So then I moved physically to Kim Jin-young, born 1982. And I was reading that. Then my stomach kept growling. So then I went to make
your stomach really did keep growling. Like, you were like over here, like rumble tumble, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't commented on yours.
Mine hasn't been grumbling.
Yes, it has.
What are you talking about?
It's not. So
that's funny.
Anyway, I went and make a little snack.
I need a hair tie. You got one? I'm gonna go grab one real quick.
You know, I'm telling you a story.
It's right here. My God, I'm listening.
Sorry. Okay.
You are so crazy. I swear.
I was like, why give out? So anyway, I made myself a little snack, and then I read a book on audio. That's how I finished the book on audiobook. Then
she really did. She was like doing all kinds of stuff during that sprint. I'm just sitting here reading, and Monique's like literally traveling around the room. I'm like, what? Just sit down for a second.
But I was reading every moment of that
Enjoy your
story.
life.
And then I finished Like a Woman Missing. I had like literally 6 minutes left. And I said, that's great. I can sit down.
Local woman.
Then I downloaded another audiobook and read that in tandem with my book I made on script.
What's the other audio?
Almond.
Oh, okay. So you just did that one.
Mm-hmm. So I read 3 books in total this sprint, but I finished one.
I just wanted to let that one little emoji come down. You've read a lot. Look how it's sitting on our thing. That's so funny. Wow. Look at our. Hold on. Where's my phone? Oh, wait.
You keep hiding it from yourself.
I don't know.
It's not like it's on silent. You're gonna hear it make noise.
Here, let's do it for the vlog. Let's do it. Everybody who's on Friends, wave. Wee! That one little heart is so cute.
Oh, someone said it's a kiss.
Who? Oh. I was like, what? Anyway.
Should we read it again?
I feel like, yeah, like a little short sprinty poo. I love the wave. Yeah, guys, send us some emojis. I want to see that wonderful emoji rain again. Jean, that is so nice. Are y'all going to be doing Read or Dare again? Oh, Cammy. Are we going to be doing Read or Dare again?
Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we? You know what I mean? Of course we're going to be doing Read or Dare. Of course we are. If you guys are like new to the channel or new to our content, we do this readathon once a year, usually in June, where we have like 24 hours of reading, but in between we have like a ton of BookTube guests, which are basically like our friends on BookTube, and we spin like a dare wheel. So like we're reading in tandem with doing dares and like doing crazy stuff. So we've done like a different type of readathon every year. Like the first year we did it like all in 24 hours, right?
No, we didn't.
I thought we did, didn't we?
No, we split it up.
Or was that Read or Cheer?
No, we just split it up for 3 days.
Yeah.
Or 2 days. And then...
We usually have like different days that we do it, but this year I think we're doing it a little bit differently.
Might be able to do it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Our schedules are similar.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna have a crazy one this year. But yeah, it comes out. It's in June, so you guys have plenty of time. If you guys want to join us, then just stick around, and you'll be able to see what we're talking about. I've been waiting. I know it's been a while since the last one. I know we did like a couple the first year, I think,
yeah,
and then
we did like a reader cheer.
Yeah, reader scare.
Reader scare. But this last year we were just like, okay.
Yeah, we need to chill. Yeah, we need to chill.
We're not all working from home anymore.
Read or Dare is always so fun. Yeah, I think we're doing once a year nowadays. So it will be back in June. You guys will be able to see it. And yeah, it'll be a fun time. The sprints are still on. The sprints are still on our channel, yeah. So you can always go back and like watch them if you want. But yeah. So anyway, so you want to do like a little 30-minute or what do we think? 20?
Let's do 30.
30? All right, cool.
This will be the last sprint, everyone.
Yeah, let's make you large and in charge so you can go ahead and tell everybody.
To be the bearer of bad news, but this will be the last sprint. So get your reading in.
This will be the last sprint. We'll do it for 30 minutes.
Productivity. Let's
30 minutes or until our third roommate gets here, you know?
Yeah, our third roommate comes. We're running errands right now.
Yep, that's it. And then we're going to go read Shadow and Bone. We're going to go watch Shadow and Bone. So this 20 blasphemy. 20 is super short, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's like you sit down, you have 5 minutes of focus, and it's done.
Yeah, and then the sprint is literally over. Okay, cool. So we're going to sprint for 30, guys. We will see you back here in a little. I'm just going to do 30. Hello. Good morning to you. Yeah, I know. It's afternoon. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hate to say this, Laura, but we just did our last sprint. We just did our last sprint. But you can always rewind. Unfortunately. Yeah. All right, cool. Like I said, that was our last sprint. So we're gonna get going with our day. But we hope you guys had a lot of fun. We got some good reading done and also got some good recommendations for the trans rights readathon. If you guys follow us on Instagram, I actually posted on our story a couple of different posts kind of talking about it and also a bunch of recommendations for that readathon. So hopefully that helps you guys out with your TBRs and what you guys are reading. What did we read really quick? What did we read, Mo? I was like, I'll let you go first.
I finished Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. I'm reading Almonds right now. I'm on chapter 42. Wow, crushing it.
How many chapters are there? Or what percentage is it?
It doesn't say. 100.
That cover is so cool.
Yeah, one page. I'm 100 pages away from the end.
Okay, so you're rocking it. You're gonna finish that book soon.
It before we start talking.
Nice. Okay, cool. And then I've just been reading The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi. Having a good time with that little pirate story. Reading it for our Patreon book club. Fantasy over everything. So yeah, you guys are so welcome. Thanks for coming. We love having you guys here. Yeah, and you know what? If you guys want to throw down some last minute emojis as a goodbye, do that. Go ahead and do it. Got through 30% of our share of Night. She's a thick book. She is like 700 pages. How are you? How was Local Woman Missing? I want to read that.
It was pretty good. The first, it gets you hooked in right at the start. So, yeah, the twist was good. I enjoyed it. It was a good thriller.
Do you have a star rating in mind?
Probably a 4-star. 4.5. I didn't have any complaints, really.
You good?
Yeah, it was very good. I've never read a book by her, so I was like, okay.
A good time.
Yeah.
2 chapters and 2 out. Ooh, you're welcome. Have a great weekend, guys. Like I said, we're going to be watching Shadow and Bone. So we're starting that right now. Super excited. And yeah, pretty much that's all I got. So if you guys are interested in our other socials and stuff like that, is linked down below. I'm also going to be adding in the Trans Rights Readathon information after we get off sprints. So that'll be there if you're interested. We also have our Patreon where we have a fun little community. That's linked down below if you guys are interested. We have a ton of book clubs that we host. We always are doing reading sprints. We're doing readathons. We're doing reels on Instagram. We're doing TikToks. We're doing YouTube videos. So you guys can find us everywhere and anywhere. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got. Anything else?
Well, y'all have a good weekend.
There we go.
Keep going.
Keep striving.
Keep striving
for success.
Thanks for coming and hanging with us.
I'm liking this. Whatever's going on here. Yeah.
It's my Saturday vibe.
Saturday
vibe. We have a proper chat. Like you said.
In the queue. There you go. All right, cool. Anyway, love you guys. We're gonna go, but stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you next time. Bye.